Hello, hello, this is StinkyPotato. Happy New Year. I'm here to give you a little bit of a review, in my opinion, on Crusader Kings 3. Here it is. I have probably over 100 hours in the game so far. Crusader Kings 2, I pounded it to death with like 10,000 hours. No, just kidding, more like 2, 3, 400. Anyway, here it is. So I'll go through the settings real quick. Oh, discard my changes. Pretty good, looks nice in game. Discard changes again. Achievements. Good amount of achievements. A lot I haven't unlocked yet. Only a few. Lots are locked. So you have a few starting points. 1066. There's a few different scenarios you can start out at. William the Bastard, that's a cool one. King Harold tried to defend against fucking William the Bastard and everybody else. Rags to Riches, also some good ones. Petty King Marchard O'Brien. Anyway, he's cool to take over Ireland. If you want a Muslim character, this is an awesome character. Emir Yaha. My pronunciations are terrible. You can start out as a duke, a count, or a king or emperor, depending on what you want or what scenario you pick. They're all pretty good. All pretty good depending on your playthrough. I recommend something easy to start with. Probably to start, I would go with the 1066 campaign, like this guy in Ireland, take over Ireland. Super easy, fun, easy learning experience. Something I noticed that they haven't incorporated yet is like mercantile type factions. There's no mercantile factions that you can actually control in this game yet. So anyway, then there's 867. You can be the Northmen. You can be the Carolingians. So this would be after Charlemagne. Charlemagne would have died, and then these are his offspring, and his kingdom is all split up to fucking pieces, and they all kill each other. Anyway, this is an excellent game. They've recently added in this African campaign playthrough. I haven't played it yet, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty fun. So you can start off with any of these basic, generic start points, start people, or you can just go ahead and choose your own ruler, however you wish. And you're going to see that right now. So here we go. This is a 1066 start. You can be a emperor, a king, a duke, or a count. These are the different playthroughs. So as you scroll in, you can actually select the individual people living in as counts or dukes in these empires that you can start the game as. You can't start as anybody religious, so theocracies are also not allowed yet. But you can be any count you want, really. The only way to get achievements is to go to Iron Man mode must be enabled. This means that you can't save whenever you want. It only saves when you start or end a game or auto-saving. But yeah, that's the only way to get achievements. So as you can see, I have a count selected right now, and because I have the count selected, it's showing he would be living under this duke, the Duke of Antangra. The Duke of Antangra would be vassal to the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. So that's how the hierarchy would go, and you can play as any one of those characters, which is super cool. Super cool for a game. You can have families in this game. You'll have a lineage. Your lineage will have multiple different possible paths you can take it down. You can change your religions. You can pretty much do anything you want. For example, let's start off as the King Heinrich of the Holy Roman Empire. Pretty quick loading. So as you can see, your family will have this legacy here. I always like blood legacy because you can take traits from people, inheritable traits, and when you have children, those children are more likely to inherit those traits if you select that prerequisite there for your family. That's the one you take down. This is new. This is decisions like holding court and stuff like that, which is also another interesting dynamic in the game. I'm glad they added that in there. the Holy Roman Empire has successors, so obviously this would be an election that they have for their succession. You can change that. You can change pretty much anything that you want, but you're going to need to really go into the depth of this game, and you're going to need to uh, learn it for yourself. The tutorials have gotten better. There's a lot of YouTube videos too out there and how-to videos. But if you're into 4X games, strategy games, even RPG games, this game is the game for you. If you played Risk as a kid, uh, Age of Empires, any of those games, Crusader Kings 3 is, in my opinion, a great game. Uh, you can be anyone you want and do whatever you want with that empire in history. Very cool, I think. Something I want to touch before I end this off is the character creation. So not only can you choose to be anyone in history that is already available from historically accurate, for the most part, uh, default characters, you can actually go ahead and not only play as any ruler. We'll load back into this very quick. We can go ahead and create our own ruler. So let's say if we want to rule the Byzantine Empire, but we don't want to be a Greek Orthodox, we can create our own ruler, and this will not affect our available achievements. It will not affect this just because as long as we stay in with the 400 point achievements, 400 points it gives us to spend on the stats of the character, and you can do anything you want. You can change their religion, have them become a pagan, you can have their personality as a humble, deceitful, zealous, trusting, sadistic person. And you can add some other traits in, such as the congenital traits that will be inheritable, such as being robust or genius. Genius is probably my favorite because it gives +5 in almost everything, and then monthly lifestyle experience +30. Can't beat it. It's amazing. So let's say if I just went ahead with this, and I can't follow now, so I need a name. You can customize your house banner, the Byzantine Empire banner, really anything you want. I'll make my person asexual. An asexual female. That's weird actually. Culture, and I'll make the culture a Bedouin. First name Stinky. Stinky. Yeah. I guess the Dastiny. Yeah. So with your Dastiny, you can change your Dastiny name, such as Stinky. Potato. You can change your banners, adjust the existing design, or you can go ahead and add your own designs or colors or anything you want, really. The customization that they have in Crusader Kings 3 has been phenomenal. So here we go. This is my character. Let's start off in the Byzantine Empire. Wild. So if I was to play through this game, I'm sure it would just be absolutely crazy, because as you can see, the Byzantine Empire is Christian Orthodox, and this lady's pagan. She's running this country. Let's start it and just fast forward everything very quick. Let's see what happens. Oh, anyway, I'm sure this would be an interesting playthrough. There's lots of interesting playthroughs to be had with Crusader Kings 3. I recommend you play it. Have a happy new year. Happy 2023. And yeah. Oh, one last example. I really like Vikings, so I recently made the Kingdom of White Roost, and I attacked Sweden. Yeah, kind of like that show Vikings that was recently out. Recommend you watch that too. So, Crusader Kings 3, two thumbs up from StinkyPotato. Bye-bye.